Okay. This is the first YouTube video of the year. And I'm going to start this one off, you know what I'm saying, at the cemetery, going to see my little brother, right? Because I come see my little brother almost every day I'm in the city. I'm sorry, forgive me, I'm like that. But it's a reason why I'm like that. I be kind of keeping it to myself, but let me start telling y'all about who I am and what I be having going on. So maybe my mentality and the way that I handle things will start to make more sense to you. So I come see my little brother Grave all the time, not because I put it in the song, you go look it up, Tipsy. I've said it, I meant it. But because when we was locked up together, bro believed in my dream with me, right? He believed in my dream of walking away from the streets and actually being somebody for doing something that I'm good at without having to break the law. And he was behind me. He was behind me when I was in the street life, all of that. Like the first day I got out of prison before him. When he came home, I was there to see him the first day with money and clothes. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, that's little bro. And I'm talking about I was all the way for him and he was all the way for me. Anything that I tried to get myself into, he was behind me. Like, I believe in you too, bro. If that's the way you want to go, then I'm going with it. You don't run into too many people like that in this life. I ran into one, right? I ran into one of them people that was for me like I was for myself. Wouldn't let me do nothing stupid or none of that. Like, I wouldn't let myself do nothing stupid, even on the occasions that I wanted to do something stupid, if you get what I'm saying. Like, how he died, I'm gonna keep that, you know what I'm saying? Somebody killed my little brother. I know who, where, what, and why, and it makes sense. Like, it add up, and his mama told me to let it go, like, which was all I needed to hear to, you know what I'm saying, have peace with it. Like, her, because if she just said something completely different, I would have went in a completely different direction, if you get what I'm saying. And at the time, I was playing in the streets. I was going to jail. I'm talking about it. Such a way. I said, oh, Lord, I was still putting my life on the line for every dollar that I could come up with, right? So you could only imagine to what extreme I was going to take that to. But she called me and sat down with me and was like, I see so much more in you than what you doing. Right? Go do that. Right? Just keep his memory alive. Make sure that you take him with you everywhere you go, and everything else to kind of take care of itself. Pause. EJ moment. Like, so I start my day at my little brother grave when I come outside, because I'm not only living for myself, but I'm living for him too. He believed in my dream too. He thought I was gonna make it with the music though, because he knew the words to my songs like I knew them. And that's rare, right? That's rare where I come from. That's rare in the city of St. Louis, where your friends are actually listening to you and they ain't, you know what I'm saying, trying to look up to somebody that they'll never run into in life. Nah, they believe in you. Like you one of them people that people look up to that they'll never see in life, right? And I love him for that, right? And he a Cancer too. Right, you know we Cancers, you know, so we kind of be in our feelings and all of that. We had that same type of energy because we both grew up in the Department of Corrections. Like, what, mama? I see it. Somebody walking down the street. But back to what I was saying though, like, that's why. Wonder why I come to the cemetery all the time. Wonder why I go pull up on my little brother, because if he was still alive, you would see him in every video. You would see him every day, right? Because we bumped into each other every day when we was alive and free. And I went back to jail while he was alive, right? I got out of jail and I went back to jail while he was alive, and he held me down the whole time I was in there. When I came back home, we was right back to it like I never left. And I blame his death on myself. Not because I had anything to do with it or nothing like that, but because I pointed him in the direction that his life went in, and he took it and ran with it, and I love him for it. I just hate that, you know what I'm saying, it ended the way that it ended. But things go the way that they supposed to go. And I look at life like this. Everything happened for a reason, even the bad stuff. Now, I ain't gonna hold y'all up, man. I'm finna tell little bro about a couple things that I need to speak to him about, and I'm gonna let y'all enjoy y'all day. But just know, like, when y'all see me in this little place right here, when I'm in the cemetery and you see these trees and all of that, man, I'm just showing homage to my loved ones. My puppy is named after my mama. Robert Lee, my foster puppy, is named after my daddy. You can only imagine the love that I have for my loved ones that's gone. My whole left arm is a RIP tattoo. But that's just a little bit about me. Y'all have a good day and be safe. Y'all know my slogan, man. Enjoy the show or change the channel. Hey, now.